All right, we're going to talk about stop giving second chances. This is where someone with some very low self-esteem has problems because if you have low self-esteem, you will be taken advantage of. So when you break up with somebody and you're like, oh, I'll never meet anybody like that again, if that other individual wants something from you, the only time they're going to talk to you is when they want something from you. They're never ever going to come back to you because they miss you or they miss going to the movies with you. They may come back to you because they miss getting presents every week. They miss the expensive dinners. They miss going on vacations and getting paid for. There was one video I watched. There's one video I watched where this woman was very angry at her boyfriend for not buying her everything she wanted. And this guy was working his butt off to create software. And she wanted the luxury stuff. He bought her some stuff and she was like, oh, that's not good enough. That's cheap stuff. I want the expensive stuff. So it winds up that he had it, and she broke up with him because she found somebody else that gave her what she wanted and paid for what she wanted. The thing is, sometimes breakups happen, and then that individual comes back because they can't find anybody that will give them what you gave them financially. Not emotionally, financially. And when they come back, then they wind up breaking up with you because they found why they left you in the first place. Sometimes it's because they weren't emotionally attached to you. They were financially attached to you. Or they had some other attachment. They came back because they could not get the same thing back. And so winds up that they will leave you. So for example, if they come back and you were paying for dinner and you're buying them really expensive stuff, well, guess what? They go move on. They don't find someone that'll give them all that expensive stuff. Hey, that new iPhone's coming out. I need it. Oh, I get back with that person. They're going to buy it for me. Hey, all right, I'll get back with them. So they get back with them. They get the phone. And they're like, well, I got the phone. I don't need this person anymore. And they break up. And then that person's like, please come back. Please come back. I'll give you another chance. And guess what? It happens again. The best thing to do is walk away and never come back. Because when you walk away, they will decide that they're going to decide that flat out they weren't worth it. To make a long story short, the guy that was doing the software met someone else that, how would I say, never asked him for a dime. When he was trying to do his software, she made him food. When he was working late at night, she would help clean the house. She would do whatever it was to make him comfortable so he could achieve his goals. And he became a multimillionaire. Years later, he had the Mercedes and BMW and was taking her around buying her nice champagne dinners. He was rewarding her for all the kindness that she showed him while he was working his way up. So eventually what would happen is this woman he was in the garage one time, and the woman that wanted everything happened to walk by carrying a purse from the cheap stuff that she said that he bought her and she didn't want. And it wound up that he asked her, why do you have that now? And she said, oh, it was just laying around. Then she was like, well, that's your car. Can we get back together? He said, no, I mean, she stood by me. She helped me out. She supported me. I'm staying with her. He may have loved that woman, but she was not there when he needed it. Find someone that's going to be with you and not someone that's going to take advantage of you. Find someone that's going to be there always. Don't keep giving second chances. You may give 1 second chance. The chances of that surviving is only about 50-50. However, if you give third, fourth, fifth, sixth chances, you're still holding out hope. You're just going to be taken advantage of. You you do not want to be taken advantage of at all. So, thank you.